Hey guys, Enthusiast Adventure here. Today I'm going to be doing a video on me and my brother's fire kits. I've loaded them both up with good stuff. I've replenished all of our supplies, and I'm going to show you guys what we've got. So hang in there one second. Let me just adjust the camera so you guys can see. Okay, bring you guys down a little bit. And there we go. Okay, now, like I said, I've replenished all the stuff in here and made sure that we have all the stuff that we normally do. Let me just adjust this a little bit more because not really getting the best angle that I wanted. Bring this over here. That's better. Okay, so let's start with my brother's. Now, he keeps his fire stuff in this waterproof container. Now, if you saw the video on his backpack, the one that he carries, it showed this in it. Now, like I said, I've restocked it and made sure that we have all of our natural stuff, all the usual stuff that we would carry in here. Even some stuff is still left out. So, let's get into it. Like I said, waterproof container has the whole O-ring around the whole outside of it, so this whole container is waterproof and it will float. Starting off are some spare pieces of wood in here and some paper. Now, my dad's a construction worker, so we have like saws and stuff and everything in our basement, so it's not uncommon to find scraps like this laying around, so it's pretty easy for us to get our hands on this. And if not, we just collect twigs and stuff while we're hiking, and we use that. So I'll put that right there. Next we have some pieces of cardboard. Now, these pieces are just from an old paper towel holder. We just cut them up. He's got some large pieces, some smaller pieces. And this is usually just to get the fire going, just to feed the fire. Normally we'll only pull this out in wet conditions, like really, really damp conditions where we need to get a fire started. So, we throw them on there. I'm trying to get this in the camera. Okay, next we have Tinder jerky and some wax-covered cotton balls. For those of you who don't know what Tinder jerky is, well, what I call Tinder jerky, basically I have a video or two on this. You take cotton balls, and instead of just soaking them in regular wax, just like this one, this is just a regular wax-covered cotton ball. What you do is you roll them out. I'll show you. So you take your cotton ball, right? And you start to roll it out. Just like this. Okay, and then you make sure that's stretched. And if you wanted to, you could break it in half and whatnot. But what you do is you dip this in the wax and then you lay it out to dry. And the end product is this. Tinder jerky, because to me it kind of looks like beef jerky except it's green. And you can break it up to however small a piece you want. And it works really, really well for catching sparks and stuff like that off a flint, or even just a match or a lighter. But he's got some pieces of that in there and just some regular wax cotton balls. And then he has petroleum jelly cotton balls. You just pre-soak them in petroleum jelly. And they light pretty well. And the reason that we have all this stuff in here is because we like a lot of different options when we're starting fires and stuff like that. It's very difficult for us to not necessarily find materials, but recreate these materials out when we're hiking and stuff. We just like to have multiple options, especially for the weather conditions. You never know what's going to happen. Now, he's got a box of matches. Not waterproof matches, just regular matches. One thing that me and him both need to get, we need to go to the dollar store. We need to buy lighters. We also need, he also needs a magnesium fire steel. So that's on the list. And this is just like some cotton twine, and it kind of unravels into like 3 separate pieces. You guys can see that. And this is kind of good for tying up some tinder. Tying it up and having little bundles of it, and that lights pretty well. And that's basically everything that he keeps inside of his fire starting kit. Usually, like I said, he has a bag of a baggie, like he has a bunch of spare baggies in here. And each of these baggies usually holds something. This one usually has like dry grass. This one usually has like twigs, and some punks, some cattails, if you will. So yeah, he keeps a lot of stuff in his fire kit. This is just a little bit of the things that he keeps. So thanks for watching. This is part 1. Please watch part 2, and I'll show you my fire kit. See you guys.